And out it goes to Paqueta, into the penalty area he goes, and he tried to dink it over the top of the goalkeeper, just couldn't lift it over Vitek.
That's a good opportunity, just doesn't get enough lift on the dink. You can see he's just trying to lift it over. Atkinson there doesn't quite make the challenge, he actually pulls out of it.
That post, Helik is the obvious target, hasn't scored this season. He was prolific after he arrived last year. Now Krastev, and Long is urged to shoot by the visiting supporters and then derided by the home supporters.
Well, anytime it arrives at a play.
Randall to win the ball back, Mehmeti to Rees, who is in space, and he is onside. Into the penalty area he goes, and an excellent recovery challenge. It's a save.
And straight away Mehmeti picks it up. Rees is on his bike, looks to just try and square it. Good defending in the end, but
hoping to be on the end of it. Sykes delivers, and it was won by a Bristol City player. Is this where, just wondering if something happened there that caused that? It was Sykes' delivery.
What can you do with this one?
The line is on the penalty mark. Kismata puts it in, and it's a powerful header into the back of the net by Nick Prelic. And Oxford United have taken the lead. And what an impact this man has made in his first start for the club.
Well, it's an incredible ball. Kismata puts it in between the goalkeeper and the defenders and says, go on, who can get on the end of that? Prelic duly obliges with a fantastic header, but the delivery is outstanding. If you saw this in the Premier League, that's a Kevin De Bruyne ball, just curled in there in between the goalkeeper and the defenders. There's a hint of offside, but he does what all good attackers should do, puts it in the back of the net, asks questions later. Fantastic goal for Oxford United against the run of play, you've got to say, but they take an early lead. Well, had Matt Phillips been fit to play, they was in a fantastic position.
And here does come the long throw, and it's flicked on, and it's just held on to. So close, it was Lancashire.
Well, you've got to say, if Lancashire gets better contact on this, that's 2-0 Oxford. Comes into a lovely little pocket. It's a lovely flighted ball from Sykes. Dickey gets up well, just can't get over it. Yeah.
Sun's in the eyes of the players at the back post, and it's played in, and it's off the line. I think it was... His teammates appreciate his effort here. Acrobatic stuff from the Oxford defender.
Oh, you can see everyone just gets caught under the flight of it, but Spencer watches it the whole way. An acrobatic clearance to keep it at 1-0, and that's as good as a goal.
Plenty of joy down this left side, Bristol City. McCrory delivers towards the back post, and there's a little touch in there. I think a lack of...
McCrory. A host of Bristol City players lining up at the back, but you can see there is a little bit of confusion. I think it's Sykes coming in, wanted it left for him.
Here's Mehmeti, making himself room to play that ball through. They've worked it brilliantly, and across it goes. And there's an offside, I think.
Just goes too early, but Emil Rees doesn't put the ball in the back of the net. And that would have been one of the misses of the season had that.
No flag, and they're away this time. Emil Rees with a chance to shoot, and he's dragged it horribly wide. It really hasn't been his day so far.
Well, it's a big opportunity and one. Go for the middle of the goal, run towards the goal. He stays wide and probably takes it on too early. He has a little look up to see if Mehmeti's in. From a very long, to be honest.
Helik has stayed forward, and he's could be through on goal, and then Paqueta squeezes in a shot. The corner, right at the end of added time in this first half. It comes to Paqueta. Can he get a shot away? Yes, he can! And what a shot! What a goal! Oxford United lead by 2. Paqueta has sent that arrowing into the top corner. And high-flying Bristol City have been brought back down to earth.
Wow. What a strike from Paqueta. Not the greatest of corners from the Keersmaker, but when it comes out to Paqueta, he only has one thing in his mind. Poor corner, but it's a poor clearance. Good first touch, and just unleashes an unstoppable strike into that top left-hand corner. Absolute arrow into the corner. Nothing Vitek can do to stop that. What a way to end the first half for Oxford United.
It was Jason Knight's clearance, wasn't it, that comes to Paqueta, and wow, he really caught it. Deadly accurate. Oxford United, who are just a place off the bottom, are leading by 2-0 against Bristol City, who just needed to draw this game to go second in the championship. That's the championship. Hovering, being marked by Viner at the moment. It's gone towards Long, who wins his header, and it's pulled away by the goalkeeper.
First contact from Long, just comes off the upright and cleared away out for a throw-in.
It's cleared as far as Randall on the edge of the box. Mehmeti has pulled away. Is he trying to work himself a time to shoot? He can! What a brilliant goal! Well, he was determined to make himself the angle, and then he struck it. It took a deflection, but the power was too much. And it rocketed in off the bottom of the crossbar, and Bristol City are back.
Well, what a fantastic strike from Mehmeti. You've got to say it's great work from Randall. Randall makes the run around Mehmeti, but just allows him that space to cut inside. But once he does cut inside on that right foot, unleashes an absolute rocket, crashes the underside of the bar and in. That's one way to get the crowd off their feet and to reinstall the belief back into this Bristol City team. You can see here, cuts inside and he's got one thing in his mind. Fantastic strike. 4th of the season. Bristol City right back in this game.
Well, whatever Paqueta could do, Mehmeti has matched. I think he took a deflection off Twine. There are red shirts waiting in the middle. It ricochets for Randall to shoot. And he couldn't hit the back of the net. It was an opportunity, though.
Well, it's an opportunity and a big opportunity for Randall. It comes to his weaker left foot. They get a little bit fortunate here. Twine's cross just ricochets to Randall, but he opts for power.
On the ball. And Brannigan puts it back to him. The referee's happy with that challenge. And Dembele puts it into the penalty area. Then he goes again. Almost came back his way, and then the shot is powerful, and Lancashire can't get it forced in. There are bodies all over the place in the penalty area. The referee picked the bones out of that, and it's a corner.
Oh, it's just one of those
that you feel would wrap it up for them. The Keersmaker plays it in, and it's gone all the way through and into the back of the net. Or did Greg Lee get a touch? He's celebrating. Oxford United are certainly celebrating, and they're surely heading for their first victory of the season. Well, Greg Lee scored against Bristol City last season, and he will tell you that he got a little glance on that. The free kick from the Keersmaker curled in, and the substitute left back with a little touch to glance it home.
Well, we need to see a replay of this, but Greg Lee's definitely claiming it. And again, it's a fantastic delivery. The Keersmaker just puts it into that danger area. Bristol City don't react. I'm not sure if Lee gets a touch on it. I'm not too sure, but either way, it ends up in the back of the net. Oxford United 3 goals. And you've got to say the defending from Bristol City this afternoon has been poor. Undone by 2 free kicks. But that man, De Keersmaker, again with a fantastic delivery, leading to another Oxford United goal.
They're coming again, Oxford United. So I don't know who gives the verdict.